Hi everybody, welcome to Fast Home Brew. Today I'm going to talk about how I smoke malt, but I'm going to start by saying you shouldn't do this, and here's why. Firstly, you can just buy smoked malt. Who needs to go through all this hassle when you can just buy it? Secondly, it is in no way accurate. You can't even measure what you're doing, so you're always working with unknown quantities. And third, there's a dangerous combination of electricity and fire going on here, so you could set your house on fire, which is bad. So basically, don't do this. So here's how you do it. I've got an electric wok. I've got these barbecue trays. This is the alfoil. I use that to seal up all the holes. I've got wood. This is hickory. That's just its purposes for smoking things. And I've got a fire extinguisher on hand at all times. So I start by lining the wok with the alfoil. Then I've got this little tray here that I've poked some holes in that I sit in the bottom so that air can fly around. Next thing, the wood goes into that little guy, and it has to be smouldering. And then what I do is put these barbecue trays over the top. They're all joined together, but the smoke travels through the funnel here into this other chamber, and that's where the malt is. So the smoke travels into there, mixes with all the malt, and that's pretty much how it works. It gets all nice and smoky. The reason that the grains are all the way over here is that it keeps them away from the heat so that they don't get cooked at all. And I've been using crushed grains. Seems to work fine. There's plenty of smokiness in the beer, so I've never tried it with uncrushed grains. Whatever. I used the smoked malt in my Viking beer, so each time I do it, I've smoked about 2 kilograms, which is about 40% of the base malt. I've always had to split it into 3 batches just because of the amount I can fit in the tray, and I smoke each batch for 40 minutes. The first time I did it, I took the approach of chopping the hickory into tiny little kindling bits and trying to set them alight in the wok. That didn't work very well, but the second time it was winter and I had the fire going inside, so that made things a lot easier. It also made them a lot colder outside, and I have to supervise it the whole time. That's alright. So it meant though that the second time it actually worked way too well, and the beer was heaps smokier. So next time I'll be doing probably shorter periods rather than a smaller amount. So yeah, that's that. Oh, and of course the first time I didn't capture it on video because I was kind of preoccupied. It caught on fire, and there were the wood in the wok caught fire, and the flames were coming out of the pipe and roasting the grains in there, so I had to get rid of them. But yeah, that was all good. So that's pretty much it. That's how I smoke my malt. Don't ever do it, and I'll see you in the next Viking beer video. Thank you for watching this one. Cheers, bye.